rumor I would like to clear up as well too. I mean, I keep seeing everyone keeps saying it all over, of course, but that Don and Candace took a lie detector test. Now, did they both pass it?
Yes, they have both passed their lie
And
detector.
did they take it once or twice?
Um, I know that when Don took his, he told me they gave him like 3 or 4 different lie detector tests all in the same day, and
Okay.
he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Then the first time that Candace took her lie detector test, and this is what she told me. Okay, she said that she was very tired, and the investigator who was, giving the exam to her, uh, obviously she was just, I mean, very nervous. Uh, she did tell me that there were a couple of areas that showed deception, and they talked to Candace about it, and they said, "Tell you what, we just that they contributed it to her maybe being tired, and she was very stressed out because they had been interviewed for hours and hours and hours. So what they told Candace to do is to tell you what, we want you to go home for the weekend, and on Monday we want you to come back." And that's what she did. She came back on that Monday, I believe it was a Monday, and she passed with flying colors.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
I want to go back to just real quick. I'm going to let you go in just a minute because I know you're busy with your family. But I just wanted to ask about the polygraphs because we didn't talk about that yet.
Right.
So you and Candace both took polygraphs. Just
Well,
one?
yeah. Well, I hadn't slept for like 2 days, couldn't sleep. And so when I got around to doing my polygraph, which I agreed to do, I kept falling asleep. So I couldn't, they told me, go home, get some sleep. So I went home and I tried my best to get sleep.
Yeah.
So the next day I took it and passed. And then they got Candace in there, and her nerves and everything's so bad. She just couldn't do it at all. So they gave her like 4 or 5 days to come back and do her polygraph test, and she passed.
So you guys
Yes.
right, you had to come back because you weren't feeling well, you were falling asleep. Obviously, they're not going to get an
Yeah.
accurate result. So
Right.
I wouldn't really call that you completed one. You really
Yeah.
completed just one, not two.
Well, I couldn't complete the one, right?
Right.
So I
So
completed the second one. Yes. Yes.
so you
That's
were
right.
nodding off during it because you were just
Right. Yes, that's right.
So people have said that she failed one, that Candace failed one and then took a second.
No, it's just that she couldn't. Like she didn't fail it. She just couldn't do it. She's just so upset.
Yeah.
Some of them questions, that they ask you just brings back, the first. If you can get somewhere off your mind for just 2 seconds, which is impossible, but some questions, bring it all back, and you lose it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you hurt? Have you done something with your little girl, or what? Just questions. They have to ask. Did you hurt your little girl or whatever? But
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you guys both were told that you passed them.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, no problem.
And the investigators have come back a few times, you said, to search the house.
Yes.
And took some of Summer's things. One last question for you
Okay.
before I let you go.
Right.
Do you think that Summer would have gone off with someone willingly? Just being innocent, social
I
little
don't know.
Summer?
I don't know now if maybe if some of our church members, some of them, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, she might go up to them and say hi because she loves them so much, but I know they would never.
Yeah, I mean, I think
You
any
know what I mean?
child has an innocence about them, and that's why,
Yeah.
This back in the 80s when I was growing up,
Yeah.
it was, can you help me find my puppy?
Yeah.
Because no innocent little child
Yeah.
is going to say no.
Right.
No,
I mean,
and
that's possible. I mean, I don't know. Anything's possible. Yeah, words like that. puppy and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, these
Yeah.
people that
Yeah.
want to take children, they use all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, is it possible that Summer came back outside and no one saw? Is your house
Well, yeah, I
layout
mean,
like,
it's possible she come out the back door, and because she liked to play behind the house there. We planted some roses. Her and Summer and her mother planted some roses there and some other flowers, and she liked to just play right there, especially when it's cooler out because the sun always shines right there really good. But she loved to be outside, and there's many times we'd be in the house, and I'd say, "You guys left Summer outside alone. Go get her." And we
right,
because she didn't want to be inside. She
right.
wanted to be outside.
She just loved to be outside playing.
And that's what kills me because if she's locked away somewhere and she can't be outside and play and all this stuff, and the fright and the trauma, just the thought of all that just kills me. It really does.
Yeah,
when I get alone, them thoughts come to me more and more.
I can imagine. I mean,
Uh,
well, our thoughts are all with you and
I
the
appreciate
rest of
it.
your family. And, if you ever want to speak out and clear anything that in the future, you have an open door here, and I just want to thank you. And
Thank
we
you.
are praying for Summer's safe
And I appreciate
return.
all them prayers, and I just hope God answers them soon, in his time. But
For
yeah,
sure,
thank you.
for sure. Go
Thank you
enjoy
very
those
much.
boys, Don.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Okay, all righty. Hello?
Don.
Hey,
Hey, it's Jay.
hey.
Hey, I haven't talked to you in a little bit. I wanted to call and
Yeah.
check in on you.
Yeah, everything's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you don't sound good.
No, me and my wife's just been going through a lot.
Are the kids okay?
They're fine. They're fine.
The rumor is that they were taken out of the home. Were they taken from you guys? Were they? Oh no.
Yeah.
Yesterday?
A couple days ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right now, with everybody attacking us and all this stuff going on, right now, it's probably better for them.
Was it for their safety? Like from that?
No, there's more to it than that. But
Uh-oh. Is it more in the case with what's
these cops and everything.
Are you there?
Things and everywhere we go, they take pictures of us, and it's on and on and on. It's just never ending.
Yeah, were people still coming to the house? You cut out for a second there.
Well, yeah, we had the cops come up there the other day. I wanted Candus to do another, lie test, but I told her unless it's TBI, don't do it because they're just trying to hem you in on something.
Is this the sheriff that wants her to do it?
I don't know for sure, but
wow.
I'll cooperate fully with TBI.
Have you guys thought about getting an attorney?
Yeah, we have an attorney.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
what does he think she should do?
What's that?
Does he think she should do it or no? Like he should be giving you guys advice. You know?
I haven't talked to him about that. I wouldn't do it unless it's, like I told her, unless it's TBI. I'm willing to work with them. They're more of a professional. I'm not going to go with some county trying to nail us for something we ain't done.
Right.
I ain't even going to talk to them.
Right. Did she tell them that?
No, I'll tell them that at all. I mean, I'll let them know. Whatever, but it's just
they don't want you to do one though, just her.
No, yeah, just her.
Yeah, everybody's really pointing fingers at her. They really are.
Yeah, and they're all dead wrong.
And that Hunter's mother, Allie, and her son, these interviews, they came out there.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy came and saw you guys, didn't he? Chris or whatever?
I have no idea.
Did he come to your house? Chris McDonough?
Not that I know of. I don't know.
Dude, there's so much going on. I had to check in with you because There's so much swirling around, and I just want to get it from you.
It's just crazy. I mean, she's at the end of her ropes, you know. She ain't got a friend, one, hardly, except for in church. We have a few friends, and even they question stuff. That's just ridiculous.
So you feel like everybody's turning on her.
Everybody's turning on both of us.
On you too? Because I've heard the one lady that sat down with Allie, what was her name, Missy or Misty?
Yeah,
She didn't say anything bad about you. She was going for Candus.
Yeah, and I don't see why. They don't have, thing of it is, they're just grasping for straws, man. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what the TBI knows. They don't know anything, nothing.
Right.
The TBI don't believe she had anything to do with it. You know, why would this? I mean, a lot of parents do this crazy stuff to their kids, but Candus is not one. She loves Summer with all her heart, and it's ripping her apart.
So, yeah, with that, I want to ask, like, people are saying that she was jealous of Summer because of your relationship with Summer.
Oh, that's all BS.
You never felt like she was jealous of her and the attention you gave her?
She be?
Well, I don't think she should be. I mean, that's a totally different kind of relationship.
Be jealous of her daughter's love with her dad. That's ridiculous.
Right. You would be grateful that your husband loves you.
Yeah, she was grateful.
Yeah.
She wasn't. It was the case. Yeah, I love her, but she was never jealous of that. That's my daughter. What is her to be jealous of? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I think it's bizarre.
They're nuts. I'll tell you that right now. They're all nuts.
Yeah. This is
And
just crazy.
Goes on and on and on. And the only relief that we have is when we open our Bible and read a little bit about God's love, because that's the only love there is in this world. That's it.
That's why I wanted to call you today. I don't know if that's inappropriate because I know it's your Sabbath. I wasn't calling to bother you, but I was thinking about you, and I knew that
to do good on the Sabbath.
Yeah, and I just was thinking about you, and I wanted to check in and let you know that somebody was thinking about you, and just to see how you guys are holding up, because these interviews that I've seen.
Satan's trying to tear our world apart, and he's had a high degree of success, but we're trying not to allow him to tear us apart any more than he already has.
It's all you can do.
Yeah, I mean, they come at me and said, I had somebody, either posing or said they had the inside scoop of TBI, and that they knew that I sold my daughter for drugs. And I flipped out. I believed that stuff. Like an idiot, I believed it. Then I flipped out. I started drinking and everything else. That's why I took our kids.
Oh no,
but I'm not gonna let it happen again, though.
Yeah. I mean, I understand you're under a lot of pressure and a lot of stress. Is that why you've stayed off of Facebook? Just staying away from it?
It's just so ridiculous. You can't.
Well, you stopped posting on Facebook, so the rumor swirling around was that you had left town and you were MIA. So everybody was like, is Don around? Is Don around? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you stepped away from social media. I think that was the best thing for you.
I'm trying to get Candus to do the same thing, because
she's still on there.
Everything they do is just hate.
And be safe. I mean, you don't want to give anybody any ammo to twist anything at this point.
And no matter what you say, they're going to twist it around.
I know. So it's better off staying off that shit.
Yeah.
I've seen other families go through this, and it's not pretty, and it doesn't get better. It gets worse. It gets worse. I just want you to know that, not everybody is against you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I appreciate it.
Can I ask you, though, did you watch that interview with Allie?
I watched a little bit of it. It's so ridiculous.